1.8 blocks per game for the big guy. Pass inside, Danny Marilao for 2. Highlights. His passes were extraordinary, as one can say.
Attack para dito sa Sarangani in bumping Kit Jimenez. Here's that 3-point shot by Alvin Alday off of that screen and roll. That pick by Raymond Ilagan, freeing his guard up for that trifecta.
They go to Kaunan. 6 on the shot clock. Jimenez. Balik kay Rick. Kaunan for 2. As you take a look at that replay, Kit Jimenez, you talked about his passing ability. Somehow, Javi, it seems that Kit Jimenez's approach to the game has changed. Here,
Malaki ang katawan, doesn't really matter as long as you're up against Marquis.
we saw that in the previous games against Jensen. 2 games in Jensen. Obviously, playing a lot better here in Sarangani as
Field, very uncharacteristic of him. Let's look at that floater by Alvin Alday, that patented one-hand push shot. And there is that feed from Ludovice to Marilao.
pasok dito. Gabi is one covering Marquis. Acosta initially went to Ilagan, but Gabi is Pusanga. Sarangani down by 3. Jordan Santa Ana trying to pound his way, and he scores for
Ivan Ludovice. You even have Tricky Peromingan still on that bench para sa Sarangani Marlins. So a good combination of scoring of Bacolod yesterday.
Again, that's the quarter where they pulled away against Mudad.
But this time, the more elder Tamarao getting the best of him. Itong si Joel Liu, but here, Paul Sanga. Ooh, nasty.
From the more elder FEU Tamarao. Oh, that guy, ever since his college days, already a known shooter in Philippine basketball.
Great combination that is.
14-12, almost a turnover. Here's Joel Liu, mid-range.
Ginagawa yun, sabi ko, ay, de, baka tsamba lang. But he has been doing it on a consistent basis, and I am very impressed. Drawing another foul on a pull-up jumper, and one opportunity for the Cebuano Ninja.
But yes, no doubt about that. 18-12 our score. Here's Gabi Espinas. Pass inside. Beautiful feed to Santa Ana. And Jordan
Able to sustain or even improve the performance of your team on the floor. And Santa Ana has done just that. One fake to get his defender up in the air. Jumped into him to get that contact and the finish para dito kay Jordan Santa Ana.
Numbers for Sarangani. Maki will fire. He puts it in.
Loose ball personal against Maki Acosta. But here, Kumaru leaving it for the trailing Maki Acosta. Specialty of the from the line in that first quarter where Sarangani only 1 attempt.
Espinas.
For such a long time, so has Marquis. Arvin Johnson being taken to school right here by the former NCAA rookie MVP.
But we're have been on point. By Solis and Gabi.
Well, let's see what happened there. That's that previous offensive play para dito sa Bacolod. We're able to challenge that shot, but not a good job of denying that pass.
Balik tayo sa kabila. Oh, that's a beautiful no-look pass from Viloria. No call. Forward you go. 2-on-1. Ludovice finding Gabriel. Who's steal by Kit Jimenez. Sarangani looking to get the lead back. Jimenez for 2.
Get this crowd going. Kit Jimenez challenging Alvin Alday, who did not anymore.
Not really need to see many minutes, but he still produced with his normal numbers, and he got best player of the game honors. As Basibas will miss Perumingan, great effort from him, and he gets the putback. 28-26. Marquis rejected. Numbers for the Marlins. Basibas stopping, shooting, and score. Ball game for Sarangani, 30-26, halfway through the second quarter. Alvin Alday on the drive. One-hander is good.
For the blue shirts on that occasion. Here's the fast break play. Bouncing it off was Ivan Ludovice. And getting it to Basibas, who was the recipient. Alday finishing in traffic once again.
In this level of play, 30-28 our score. 4 minutes to go before halftime. Alvin Alday will miss. Rebound by Nermal. Oh, that's another foul. That's a game.
Offensive rebounds, one of the things Bacolod has done very well so far this season because of the composition of their roster with guys like that. Jan Nerma, long, tall, athletic, able to be competitive for their...
Joey Liu, double team up top. They go to Ilagan, kick out, Alday, wide open. Liu was celebrating already. Just couldn't get it to go, but great.
That and 2 points.
Jan Nermal scored in double figures as well last night.
And I think it's also important to note that on this trip, Markey has gone to work early. You usually see him take over games sa second half na third and fourth quarter. But on this trip, he has really buckled down. First quarter bet against them, especially those teams who have less to lose than them.
Right. Kaunan.
For that easy too.
37-35, Sarangani regaining the lead. Here's Alwin, one-hander, special jump with Marquis. Yee all the way, too strong. Balik tayo sa kabila. Ludovice on the spin. Ivan, tough.
Hard work, great breakdown of his defender.
2 seconds to go. Mon Ilagan with another basket to beat the buzzer.
Sarangani and Jensen are performing.
Yes.
We will definitely be back here.
And right now, Sarangani and Jensen, they do have home court advantage in the playoffs. So stay tuned for more.
Three-pointer and knocking it down.
This three-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Assist number 2 para kay Kit Jimenez. And three-pointer number 1 out of 3 attempts para kay Ivan Ludovice. 4 steals on 1 out of 7 shooting.
I would say it was a quote-unquote rest day for him in terms of scoring the basketball because of the great performances from his other teammates.
But still very effective.
Well, I'm sure Coach John Calios really emphasized that stat, yung three-point shooting nila when they were in the dugout. And right away, 2 straight three-pointers.
In both games in Jensen, take a look at that signature one-hander off of that baseline drive. Again, before those pair of games in Jensen, he played comfortable. They are shooting that basketball from the stripe. Jimenez will fire. That's a big time. Joey Liu, as you take a look at the replay, there's no three-point shooter, Paul Sanga, giving it to the other no three-point shooter, na si Kit Jimenez, who averages 2.5 three-point makes per game.
In the first 20 minutes of action, they already have 3 in this third quarter alone.
The other end we go. Alday, stopping and popping. Off to the left. Nasa kabila, nag-iisa si Ludovice. He waits for a teammate. Good feed to Kaunan.
A shooting foul. Here's that pass by Ivan Ludovice. Very patient. Waited for his teammates, in particular Enrique Kaunan.
Ito ngayon si Donald Gumaru. 9 on the shot clock. Kaunan. It ends up with Paul Sanga, who finds himself wide open for
all the time, or recognizing what the defense is giving him. Here's that replay of the three-point shot. That ball slipped out of the hands of Marilao. And Paul Sanga just at the right place at the right time, in rhythm to shoot that shot.
When he sees daylight.
Goals ng Sarangani ay makabingwit sila na malaking isda, sabi ni Paul Sanga, pero hindi pa sila pinapalad. Every game is a chance for them to learn something new. Hindi dapat maging
Days mula sa Caloocan papuntang Sarangani as Kit Jimenez goes all the way. A sorry miss. The other end we go. Liu being chased by Kaunan. And Liu. Here's Gabby Espinas. Cross court. Santana. Not really a known shooter. They go to Basibas. That guy definitely.
Para dito kay Aaron Heruta. Here's that pass by Santa Ana to Reggie Boy Basibas, who just checked into the game, scoring his 6th point of this match. Excellent aggressive defense between compared to just
after only making 1 in the first half. 61-54. There's a foul.
To find the basket off of that handoff by Aaron Heruta. Good screen after that. And getting the 2 points was Craniel Viloria. That makes, we have to note that the three-point shooting, this has been exactly why.
Alley-oop back to him. Jimenez. Oh, that's a beautiful pass. Angulo ng pasa.
That's tough. Kind of like what the San Antonio Spurs do.
Oh, yeah.
Particularly a guy who was just enshrined to a Hall of Fame, Manu Ginobili.
Your idol.
Yes.
Right? Viloria. Good fake. He pulls up. Marquis. Oh, sorry, pass. Recovery for Solis. No foul. They kick it out. Viloria at the corner. That's a big three.
Like yesterday, coming alive in the second half, ito si Craniel Viloria. Good cross-court pass and a good screen by Marquis to set Craniel Viloria up for that wide-open shot. Defense too late to challenge and bother that attempt.
Later on. Viloria, aggressive drive. He scores 65-63. Kick out. Marquis thinking about it. He drives. Marquis with a layup. Controlled by Sarangani. Here's Kit Jimenez against Marquis. Beat at the last second, and that's 2 points. Marquis looking for a teammate. They go to Hiruta. 3 on the shot clock. An escape by Aaron Hiruta.
Oh, here's the matchup we were awaiting entire game. I must say, in this game between Marquis and himself.
You have to love those two in action against each other. Marquis giving us a smile after the call by the referee. Let's see if we're gonna see more of that matchup, but we anticipated this at the start.
Ito sa kanila nagbibigay ng panalo. Pero sa laro nila ngayong gabi, marami silang nami-miss. And to answer your question, Migs, Coach Alex Angles instructs his guys to make at least 10 to 20 free throws nang walang mintes as additional task bago sila umuwi. Migs?
Because shooting is really all repetition. Once you get the skill working for you, you put in the reps, and as many reps as you get, that's when you get sharpened. And this guy, Kit Jimenez, obviously a guy who works on his three-point, trying to follow and emulate his values, not just on the court, but off the court as well.
Alvin Lalday.
I don't really know where that technical came from. That baseline out-of-bounds play para sa Bacolod has not been checked by Sarangani.
Espinas, who right now is guarding Marquis. 75-72. Nermal on the drive. He loses kaunan and he scores on Sarangani crowd. On their toes as we get to see this replay. The layup by Jan Nermal. Nararamdaman mo na ready na silang mag-ingay dito. Good play from their home squad. Nermal, good crossover. Another basket from...
Really love to see that again. There it is.
We bring you this epic move of the game in partnership with OKBet. Own the win. They exploit that mismatch. They're playing small. Ivan Ludovice, 1 assist short of a double-double. Espinas at the post. There's that matchup. Basket and 1.
Ito si Gabby Espinas getting his head back into the game. Going to his strong side, forcing the issue. And because of that, drawing the contact from Marquis, finishing that play in one opportunity.
9 remaining. Viloria onto Yi.
Oh, he wants it back.
4 on the shot clock. Marquis, step back 3. Bombs away.
Number 1 on the list was to neutralize Kit Jimenez, and that is exactly what Bacolod has done.
Ilagan. There's the dagger right there. By just 3 points. But they haven't lost since then. They defeated Quezon City and Muntinlupa, and now they establish a 13-point lead against Sarangani.
The Marlins are stunned right now. They do not know what hit them. Bacolod is playing inspired basketball, especially in the last few minutes.
Craniel Viloria. They try to burn the time. 6 on the shot clock. Ilagan gets it. He scores a dagger in this game. Theo will fire. No good. Oh, Marquis somehow scored. They had a losing streak, and they have been inconsistent, but they just regained their composure here in Sarangani. Marquis